Hello everyone, welcome to Rob's Gaming Table. I'm Rob, and today we're playing more Unstoppable, the solo only with a two-player variant board game, deck building game. We've played it before on the channel. If you want to see that playthrough, which was extra long, we went in depth on everything with the game, every single thought. We played along with the chat. It was super fun, but it was over 4 hours long, which this game shouldn't be over 4 hours long. But when you nitpick everything and have fun with every decision, it can go a long time. But when you're playing solo at home, who cares? You take as long as you want. And you can find that playthrough down below in the video description, explaining how the whole game works. Today you won't get that. We're just going to play through it as like a second follow-up stream or video to that. So if you want to hear me explain the game, give my thoughts on the game and all that kind of stuff, that is all in that first stream. You can scrub through the stuff near the end if you want to hear my thoughts and all that stuff. But today we're just going to play through it. Did we win yet? No. I don't even know if we're done shuffling yet. Welcome to shuffle.game. Shuffling the game. But yeah, we're gonna go through the setup. I did shuffle in the starting soon screen there, where I usually just, put up some kind of animation. I thought it'd be funny to try to jam all the shuffling in there so we don't have to do it while we're playing on stream. But now you don't see it, so technically Yogi thinks that was all AI. It probably was, so I've set up the game how I really want it to happen, and I just use that shuffling to trick you guys. So we're gonna have a super amazing game today, and I'm gonna win and feel better about myself beating a solo board game. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, you guys can see it. But based on that setup, we can choose our character, and I just eliminated the character we played on the last stream, so we have to choose a new character. But we can do that based on seeing how the decks and the items and all that stuff, basically all the markets in the game appeared. Shout out to these folks. Thank you for supporting the channel. Thank you so much. Thank you all the people hitting the like button on the stream already. We're already at 10 likes. We're just getting started. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Happy Friday, everybody. Happy Friday. Welcome to the live stream. Yeah, no sleight of hand tricks. Yeah. It would be funny to do just a loop where it's just like shuffling the same deck over and over again. Optimal setup, please. Yeah. All right, let's, I guess, I don't know. We could do the usual, you pretend you don't know what this game is. Here's its current ranking on BGG, BoardGameGeek.com, in the 1,814. Best with one player, but technically can be played with two. 8.4 rating, 3.15 complexity, 30 to 90 minute playtime, which is pretty accurate, I would say. I would say like 90, once you know what you're doing, you play a handful of games, which I have. It's, I can get this game like pretty much set up, played, and put away in like, yeah, well under 90 minutes, maybe even like 60. But I'm not a pro, but we're still just gonna play on regular difficulty, because we are playing against a new boss that I've only played, I think, once or twice. I think I know how it works. We'll try to explain that. And then we're just gonna play with whatever character, even if it's one I never played with before, we'll just try to figure it out. And maybe we could do that based on cards, actually. Yeah, I'm looking at the cards now. If we look at what appeared on after our shuffle little intro there, literally, what is this called again, this faction? The silver faction. I mean, again, you get to look at the 3 cards on the top, so it's like, you don't have to do it, but silver. Kind of nutty. I don't think I've ever seen that before, where it's like all the same faction on top. But again, we get to look at the top 3, so there could be other silver cards in that top 3. There could be other factions. So I do have this guy here. Literally has silver in his name. I've never played with this guy yet. He's the only one I have on the table. Again, I eliminated that 4th guy we played with before. I don't know. I think he had this faction too. But this guy plays with that faction. So like, the other thing we could think about too is, and you don't have to do this, like sometimes I pick the character before I even get started, like last time. But here you can kind of look at what items are in here too as part of the setup. Like they purposely this game is designed as like, and I like this when solo games, like Chip Theory does this too, where like your setup is designed in a specific order to give you some information to help you make choices even before you start playing, to help you try to conquer it, and they usually work that into the difficulty of the game. So here we have, you shuffle your decks, you get the whole upgrade deck. Basically, your markets are all set up first. That's literally first step, common setup. Then you choose your character. You choose your character after you see that stuff, and then you set up the stuff, your active minions and whatever, and then you set up the boss. So yeah, that's basically the steps to set up. So I did the whole shuffling, got all set up so we can decide on our character this time. But I don't know if we care based on upgrades. There's these the Junker faction here has something. I like this upgrade actually. It's not bad. And then this one here is the Council faction. And there is a Council faction card here. So like, I don't know. It's like you could take whatever, I guess. Last time I played off stream, I was trying the Bugman. This guy here, I tried him because I was like, let's make bugs work, because I never really played with them. And I had fun with it. But I don't see any here, so I'm a little worried. So do you just like lean into the silver? I don't know if that's what you're supposed to do, but I feel like that's what we probably should do. What's this guy all about? Okay, so he has 2 silver cards to start. So that's like, I guess the left side's probably the more powerful one in these guys, probably. So this guy probably has 2 Junker and a bug. Yep. Okay, I get it now. That makes sense. So yeah, this is literally the silver dude. So let's see. Focus on damaging themselves to unleash powerful effects. Okay, I've seen that on these cards where you like hurt yourself and they do things based on hurting yourself. You can generate money, damage, whatever. And then there's healing effects usually in this faction. So yeah, maybe we just roll with that. I don't know. Choose X, lose health, then deal X damage, 2 damage here. 3 and 2. It's kind of like boring though, the straight like damage stuff, but discard an active threat, conspire, discard an active threat. You don't get the rewards though when you discard it. And then this one's just an ally that exhausts does 5 damage. I mean, that's pretty hot stuff. But yeah, so I don't know. We could just go with this one, or we can just play with whatever. This one is focus on collecting Viren cards and using armor to punish enemies. So yeah, if we don't see any Viren cards though, that could be maybe rough. And this other guy, bargaining with the Junkers, credits and upgrades. Yeah, that's the fun stuff. I like this kind of stuff. I've never played with this guy yet, but I like the Junker faction. It's just fun, like just getting upgrades, getting discounted upgrades, generating lots of money, and then spending the money on other effects besides buying upgrades. But we'll play with this silver dude, I guess, just because the cards came up that way. Doesn't mean we have to take them all like that, but... And I think that faction's the one that, like, more of the cards are better. Yeah, they're the Conspire faction, which if there's at least one other card of the same faction in your hand or in play. So, I mean, like, we can try to make that work. And plus we have 2 in our starter deck. So, let's see what the starter cards are. Price of Business. Oh, and this is Junker. Yeah, this is Junker. So, maybe we can do some Junker stuff, too. Gain 2 money. If you have 7 or less health, gain another credit. Okay, so having less health, that makes sense. Cultivate Power. So this will let us train. If we have another silver card in hand or in play, we can train again. Oh, I like that. Then this card gets stronger as we go. Level 2 and above, level 4 and above have new abilities. We can lose health, deal damage, lose any amount of health, and gain that much shield. Okay. And then we have Guard Squadron. An ally, you can exhaust them to lose a health and deal a damage. Hold on. No, lose a health, then deal X damage. X is equal to 10 minus your current health. So the lower our health is, the better. But then at level 3 or higher, this starts healing us every time we use it. Okay, I see. So our health is a resource, is basically what's happening with these guys. So we gotta shuffle these into our starter deck. I played this week too. Okay, cool. I do really enjoy it, but it's hard. Nice. That's great. You're not here like promoting you playing it on a channel or something, are you? Because if so, that's a straight old ban hammer, and you will be disappeared from the channel for sure for self-promotion, my friend. Never seen you before, but thanks for stopping in. That's what it smells like to me. Okay, let's give this a show. This game is out of stock in Oz. Oh no, man, I love Oz. I wish they made more seasons of that show. That Oz was amazing. Yeah, HBO needs to bring that show back. Because I know that's what you're referring to. Robbie sold all the copies. Oh, did I? Whoops. Yeah, because I came late to this game and was like, hey, everyone, this game's cool. You should all see it. No one's promoting it enough. But yeah, it's a really great solo game. I still haven't played it 2-player, though, so I cannot comment on that. Okay, we're going to draw 3 cards. We're going to set up our active deck. We got a taunt to start. Okay, no fast. Great, great. And we got 3 strikes. All right. Now, it's time to set up our boss, who I will explain here. So this boss, the Triumvirate, I understand it's like some gang or something, like the mob. They're everywhere. Wherever there are people, let me zoom in more. There are people, there are members of the Triumvirate lurking in the shadows. The underground crime syndicate operates within the dark, seedy underbelly of each plant society. Every limb of this foul tree bears poisonous fruit. The time has finally come to chop it down once and for all, and you're the axe. To strike at their leaders, you'll first need to destabilize their organization. You have 3 prime targets. The Grand Triarch Mega Casino on Series 2, whose secure vault contains the majority of Triumvirate's capital reserve. An ease distribution facility on Virinos, which provides the Triumvirate with its most readily accessible cash flow. A secret black site hangar on Mithras, which is rumored to be the base for Triumvirate smuggling operations. And then, so basically, how this is going to work, this guy has only 5 health for a solo game, which the last one we played, I think, had like 12 or something for a solo. So this is going to be super easy. We only have to defeat this by putting 5 damage here. Oh, but wait, what's this? It says boss effect. When you deal damage, if at least 2 location cards are active, you must deal it to an active location card. Otherwise, you may deal it to an active location card or this boss. So what that means is there's 3 location cards here. 1, 2, 3. And we can attack any of these, I believe. One of them has 3 health for solo, one of them has 4, and one of them has 5. So we have to destroy 2 of these by getting enough damage on it to flip it to its inactive side. Basically, once it fires off its when defeated effect. So when this one's active, to defeat it, I must deal 3 damage per player. So I don't know why this is here since this is here. So, but anyways, when defeated, each player destroys a card. So like trash a card basically, then flip this to its inactive side. And then some more story, whatever. But then it gives us a new action. This feels very Final Girl. Like flipping over your Final Girl, and now you have an action for the rest of the game. After you rescue enough, survivors or whatever. This feels very similar to that kind of mechanic where we're like, we can choose when and where we're putting these. And we only have to defeat 2 before we can start hitting the boss. So you could choose based on what you're trying to do with your playthrough. This one's 4 health. But I like this one. This one I think I should focus on first. Or this one. Because these are both great early effects. Like trashing a card is great early to help, make your engine more efficient right away. But if you have a card available you want to trash. Sometimes you don't in this game. Like in all good deck builders. And then this one is the 2 trains. So this helps us get a more powerful card on the turn after we destroy this. So that also can make your engine more powerful early, which then exponentially is like better for the whole playthrough, right? So one of these 2 things I like to go for first. We don't have to do both of them. But if we did these 2, these are the weakest ones, which is great. And then let's see the ability on the other one here. Once per turn, you may spend an action to train again and gain a health. This could be great with what we're trying to do with our character. Although we do want to go lower health, but this could help us get out of a jam later, right? Or get more powerful cards quickly. So like, I really like this one a lot. We might go for that one. Let's check out the third one though. Which again, sometimes you might want to do this one. Because it can also help spiral things out of control, I think. 5 health though, so it's harder. So we'll have to basically do more damage in the end of things. So this game is like a race, right? So this one, if we put 5 damage here, when defeated, we may spend 2 credits to deal 1 damage. Which again, if you haven't defeated 2 locations, so if this is your first one you defeated, this damage would go on another active location. But if we've defeated 2 active locations by this point, when we flip this, oh no, actually this wouldn't count. So we'd have to defeat 2 others Otherwise, this damage has to go on a location because you flip it after, right? So it wouldn't be inactive yet, which is interesting. And then new action, once per turn, you may spend 1 credit, or 1 action and 2 credits to deal damage to the boss or to another location. So this is another way to go about it. If we just want to make damage faster and we have a good way to generate actions or credits, or on those turns where we have spare actions or spare credits that are just like not really doing anything for us, we could use it to create damage. And this is one you could beat later to help get you some final damage, or it could be one you beat early to help you have another way to generate damage quicker to not go so late game, right? Or you could totally ignore this. You could ignore any one of these, or you could defeat all 3 if you really want to, make it maybe harder for yourself, but you do get abilities every time you defeat them. So that's kind of neat. Yeah. Diego's here, says hi there from Italy. Hello from Canada. I got this game last month and it is awesome. Like so much. Do you know any expansion? I pre-ordered the expansion, not pre-ordered. I put the expansion on an order at my local game store with something else I pre-ordered, so that hopefully will come in the next week or two. But I was in no rush to get the expansion, but I did want it, so I did order it, and I'll probably play the game again and show off the expansion. But yeah. But I do know there's one. I don't know if there's more. I just saw one at my local game store, so I ordered it. I don't know if there's more coming, or if there's other ones that were Kickstarter only. I have no idea, but I only know about the one. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, let's just... Okay. All right. So the other thing we have to do when we upgrade, similar to the last boss we played on the channel, is we have to put one of their cards in our deck, and to defeat the boss, deal 5 per player. So this is similar to the other one where every time one of their cards come up, we get to do a damage. And we can't eliminate these cards. They're kind of like annoying in our deck, basically. Yeah, so similar to the last one. So it's a little bit of a twist having the locations, but pretty similar. But I assume this is like the next boss you take on after the other one. I just guess, but I haven't really looked at the other boss, but I think it works a little differently. So we're starting at 0. We're gonna play on normal difficulty, so we skip every green box, which is just these last 2 here. So we're gonna hit every box along the way. What else? We have a taunt enemy in place. We gotta defeat this before we can hit anything else. We got our 3 actions. Did I do everything for setup? I think so. I think so. We got our level discs are ready. Actions are ready. Okay. Well, let's do it. Yeah, which card are we gonna play? That's a good question. Strike, strike, or strike? Oh yeah, we got our 3 credits. Almost forgot. 3 credits. Oh, good thing I remembered. Do we buy anything? I mean, we could get for 2 credits a 2 attack. I like this one because it only adds 1 extra damage to the enemy, but we also get to train off of it. Great one to get going at the start. I'm honestly debating putting on a strike, even though I don't really want to. But by the looks of it, none of these are cool cards that come with our leader guy. So it's gonna take a little bit. And this is 0 is our current like wild, our little skull value. So this is 2 to take out, 1 to take out, 1 to take out, and then 2 to take out if we want to. So yeah, we would be taking some damage. Unless I just buy like this and put it on there, which I think I might do. Yeah, I think I might do that. Yeah, just looking what's here. Yeah, let's buy the arc capacitor for 2. Now let's beef up a strike. Okay. Let's spend 1 and play that. Oh yeah, let's replace our upgrade. The upgrade we got is a street adrenaline. Oh man, some street drugs. Love it. Okay, so spend 1. We'll play this. This will give us 2 damage and 1 damage. We can choose the order we fire off these effects or ignore them or whatever. So we're going to do 2 damage to the taunt, which we have to do. We're going to get rid of that. That'll go to our hand. Ooh, there's some credits. Nice, nice. Then the 1 damage effect will just hit one of these guys. They're the same, so let's get another strike in hand. Don't you do the training 3 upgrade card? Oh yeah, I skipped that. Thank you so much, Solo Playhouse. Thank you. Yeah, you're right. I totally skipped that. I was asking like what else we got to do, but I was thinking that's not part of setup. That's after. Thank you for the reminder. I'm playing on super hard mode, obviously. I'm making it harder for myself. So out of these 3 cards, yeah, this is like the best part of the game. Let's not skip that. What should we do here? Yeah, because we can like roll back and upgrade one of these cards. Thank you for that. Okay. Bargain 4. So the Junker card, spending credits. Junker cards. We do have 1 in our deck already. This one, we can train, and then we have Unite, which we don't have any of this faction, so Unite is good here because we have 3 different factions if we buy this one. And the only problem is trying to line that up. So if it's not 3+, we don't get that extra ability. But I mean, that could be a thing to train hard here at the beginning. But again, we're thinking about the silver stuff. This is 1 damage, so yeah, we could do that. We can do that. I don't know. I'm thinking of just training crazy here. Yeah, let's roll back that, as we might put that on this card. So we'll buy this no matter what, but let's roll back there. But again, we have the silver stuff for conspiring. I think it's okay. I think it's okay. Yeah, let's gamble a bit. I think we're going to do that. Okay, so we will take this, put it in here. We'll upgrade this card instead. And then we had these 2. We're out here. We have the taunt still. So if we play this to start, yeah, we're not going to fire this off right now, which kind of sucks. We could hold that, but I don't think we will. We just want to train. We don't care. We want to train. We're going to do 2 damage, get rid of this guy. And then we have 1 credit still. I mean, we could buy this taunt one and throw it on here. Yeah, let's do that, actually. Let's just train hard here since it's presented itself. And the reason why I'm buying this one, it has taunt on it, but I know so does this one. So doubling up taunt is like not a negative. So we're getting this for free. Usually get punished off cheaper cards, I feel like, but this one we can negate the punishment altogether. So we're going to keep this one around this playthrough, I think, and not trash it. Okay. Oh, a silver one. That's good for us. So 2 less if we put this on a silver card, which is good. So only costs 2. Yeah, this is, oh man, another train. We're going to get some powerful cards in our deck quickly. I feel like hopefully it's not going to hurt us too much in the in the short term, but it's like a long-term play for sure. Okay. Yeah, let's just play this one for free. Going to get us a credit, a shield, and train again. Okay. I guess we're going to play a strike. Defeat one of these guys. A strike. Defeat this guy. We're taking no damage. We could do 1 more strike. If I care, though. Don't think it really matters. Unless I can upgrade it or something, but I do not see that as being a play. Yeah, where's our cards from our leader? That's what we need, is to like start upgrading those instead. Yeah, we'll just stop there. Leave an action behind is fine. So discard all played tactics, which is all of them. Lose all unspent action points. Reset armor to 0. Refill the battlefield with active threats. So we have a fast. That one doesn't count. Okay. So we have 4 enemies in play. And one of them is a taunt. we got to advance the danger meter by 1. Still at 0. Okay, gain 3 action points. Ready allies, there are none. And we're going to draw the top 3 cards off the level 3 deck, which is nice. Royal Armorer. So we get an ally that can just generate us 6 shields. And if we have other silver cards, we heal for 2. So super defensive. Huh. And we do have ally upgrades in here. We got one that can deal damage. I don't know. But then this makes sure Conspire's like almost always on, because if we get this ally in play early on around, it'll stay there the whole time unless the rage guys destroy it. But it could help us with Conspire because when we draw our other silver cards. Oh man, another training card. Oh. What's this? Trash 1 active threat with damage. Oh, that's neat. So this can help us trash some of those basic cards out of the active area. Interesting. Just has to have some damage on it. That's an interesting effect, actually. And we have Admiral's Favor. 2 damage, 2 damage, 2 heal. Unite. If it's 3 or more, you get to trash a card. I just like this for the damage. It costs 3 though. That's gross. That's not what I want to be doing right now. I do not have any cost reduction here, but I do have a 2-cost one that does increase our action points. And then I have a 3-cost one that increases our action points by 2. So I could have put this on here so that I pay 3 at the start, but then I get 2 right back. So it only kind of costs 1. But I could never play it later in a turn if I don't have 3 actions. So I hate doing that, because then it makes the card super situational. And this is just a slow play. I'm not sure I want this one either. It costs freaking 4. What the heck are we doing? So this taunt guy takes 2 to get through. We have to get through this guy. Oh, you know what I forgot on setup 2? I forgot to shuffle in the boss guys. I forgot to shuffle in 2 boss guys. So we can correct that right now. Yeah, I was thinking I missed something on setup. I knew it. We got it. So I'll just shuffle them into this and we'll reset up our thing. Yeah, I was thinking like, wait, we've seen all the enemies and I haven't seen any boss ones come up. Yeah, corrected. Somebody probably left that in the comments already in the future. Thank you for catching that. We caught it. Oops. Yeah, so this will make it a little awkward, but it might make it a little hard here at the end, but whatever. Okay, so let's put these here. Yeah, we're supposed to shuffle in the 2 boss cards after we draw and set up the row, but I forgot to do that on the boss setup part, which is right... oh, it was on the back. I think I skipped the step on the back. Okay, so we still have taunt here, which is annoying, and we have a fast guy, so any of these ones will hit us, but we can't hit any of these until we defeat this. So that is way worse. Okay, back to choosing. So maybe if that's the case, we take the defensive one, but I don't have 4 actions to even get in play. So that's not happening. So this is 2 damage. This is 2... Oh, this is 2 damage, but when defeated, it can hit something for 3. So I could like destroy this one. This one's only 1 right now, and when it's defeated, it does 1 damage. So I can defeat that one. Interesting. Yeah, maybe I take this card just out of desperation right now. This costs 3. Ugh, so gross. So gross. Yeah, this card sucks. This card sucks. This card kind of sucks. Yeah, not great. Action points. I need more action points. Oh. Taunt plus fast on the top is painful. I agree. Okay, let's just... We're just going to take this one and hope we can get a way to reduce the cost of it later, or have it generate more action points or something. I don't know what to do. This is gross. I just kind of need damage right now. Although, I think for 2 actions with 2 of these strikes, it destroys this. But then I need 2 here, so I need 1 more damage. Oh, but I'll have whatever's on the back of this card, which is only training. Oh yeah, I forgot to I'll put that back after, but yeah, let's just take this damage then out of desperation, unfortunately. Sucks. Yep. Let's do that. Okay. And I guess we just play it for 3 actions, unfortunately. So we're going to do 2 damage once. So we'll do it here to the taunt guy, which we have to get through. He's 1, 1, and 0, so that's destroyed. Okay, conspire. Then we're going to use the other 2 damage off this. We will defeat this guy who's a 2-0. And then when he's defeated, he'll do 3 damage to something else. But first, we get to deal our first boss damage. And what do we want to do? We want to train probably, right? Or do we want to start trashing cards? Maybe we want to trash cards so we see our other cards more often. No, let's do the... yeah, let's do the training one. Yeah, let's do the training one. So we get to do 3 damage to something else. This one's only 1. This one's 2. Yeah, let's do it here. 2 damage here. That'll generate us a credit when this one's defeated. Okay, now we have another silver card, but we have no action points. So we're going to get hit a bit here. Yeah, nothing I can really do about that. And we don't have Unite 3 or higher, so we don't get to trash. It's only 2 right now. Yeah, so right now we're taking 2 damage. Yep, unfortunately, that's what we get. Okay, so 2 damage, boom, boom. And then we're going to get rid of all tactics. Lose any unspec action points, reset armor, refill the battlefield with active threats. So unfortunately, there's only 1 active threat proper because we have 2 fast. So now we've hit the whole point of the leveling up. So we're going to advance both discs, discard all tactics from play and allies, and then we got to discard down to 3 cards in hand. We'll just get rid of a strike, I guess. And another strike. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, let's just lose another strike. Okay. And what's next here? Optionally, trash a card. We'll just trash a strike. And where was I? Resolve any boss effects. We need to put one of the boss cards in our deck or discard pile. And then we reshuffle and create a new pile, and we keep refilling the active threats. So yeah, we could die right here based on like my greediness of trying to upgrade higher cards quickly, but we'll see. Hopefully our heal effects can make up for my silly early plays. At least that's the plan. Okay. So we gotta refill this one. We need 1 more. Oh, our taunt guys here. Okay, this crazed guy, we don't get to hit him. So now we know there's crazed in the deck. So being at 5 health or lower is fine. That will help us. So this is gross. This is very gross. Okay. Advanced danger by 1. Now we're at 1 damage. We get to discard anything from the market row here. Why did you kill the other guy who got a credit rather than the fast guy? For the credit? And it was 2 damage versus 1 damage, so I was trying to just use my damage better. And it only hit back for 1 damage versus hitting back for 2 damage to me. So there's a few ways mathematically why I was thinking like this might be better. But then now we have to deal with those fast guys more. But it still would have been another 2 damage enemy sitting there, so it'd be more damage after the fact. Kick the ball, Tony. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you, thank you. All right. So, oh yeah. Discarding from here. I'm going to keep this silver upgrade. I'm going to keep this ally upgrade, I think. This junker one, I don't know. I don't know. I want to get rid of stuff. I need something with defense in here, I feel like, in case I'm in trouble. I'm thinking of getting rid of this one, because I don't want more fast showing up. I might get rid of this one, but it only costs 1 and gets me like a credit right back if I put it on a junker card. I'm pretty sure I have a couple junker cards. I know I have at least 1. Maybe I only have 1. Maybe I'll only have 1. Maybe it's not really worth. But it also will like level us up. Yeah, maybe I keep that one. And ally ones are hard to come by, so like I like having that option. Okay. And then we have a silver card I'm keeping. This 3 for 2 action points and 2 extra defense is not bad. Yeah, let's just do that, I guess. Okay. Command up or Compad Uplink. Gain the top card of the level 1 or 2 deck to your hand. Not really feeling that one. Not really feeling that one, but it's okay. It's okay. All right, what's next? We raised our level. Now we're going to gain 3 action points. Ready allies. Let's buy a card. Or draft a card, I should say. Mira Star Song. An ally. I can exhaust it to deal 2. I don't have any bug cards, so this would help with the Unite, especially since it's an ally and stays in play. It does cost 2 to get it in play, though, but it deals 2 damage. If this defeats an on-deck threat, gain an action. Interesting. Got Apprentice Physician. It's also an ally. Helps us with our Conspire stuff. Costs 1. Can heal with it, and if we have another silver card, it does do 2 damage. Okay, that's relevant. Pact of Kin. Costs 1. Choose X. Lose X health, then deal X damage, X damage. I like this. I'm at level 2, so this doesn't heal yet. But soon we'll have a way to heal. If we can make it through this round. This one might be the play just because of the potential of more damage to help get us through this round. They're all nice one-cost cards. Okay. The advantage with the tactic is we can put on an upgrade to it also. We could also put it on this one, so we don't have to worry too much. I like going the ally route. It does heal us. I'd keep the fast upgrade, put it on one of those enemies who are already fast. Oh yeah, that's true. That's a good way to do it. I don't know. Let's do the Pact of Kin. Want this ally though. Hold on. Let's see what we have here. So this taunt guy is 3 to get through. This only does 2. This kind of only will do maybe 3 or 4 damage. Oh, okay. Lose 1 health, so we go down to 7. And then deal 10 minus their health. So 3 damage this does. So that helps us get rid of that. And when that's gone, we probably want to defeat this guy so he does damage to something else. We have a card here that can also get us 3 more damage. which any of these are like, these are all 2 to defeat. This one, unfortunately, is 3, 4, 5 to defeat coming up next. So we got to think more long-term-ish. We also got to get rid of these 2 fast guys, so we don't have too much there. Yeah, this is a tough point right here. It's like, I could go the ally route. Helps us on future rounds, but it's maybe not enough right now. But this Pact of Kin will help us right now more, but losing a lot of health is like not a good spot to be in. But with the crazed guys, too late he already showed up that we can't lose our lower health, and then he shows up and we damage him. I think... I think we go... Yeah, because when this shows up again, we're not going to be able to do it again as well. I think we could just go the Apprentice. I think. Lose 1, deal. Lose 1, deal. So we have a way to get rid of 1, 2, 3. No. And that costs us 3 actions. Yeah, I'm kind of stuck here. I think I might have to take this one. What do we have for upgrades? We can buy a 2 upgrade, get some other damage. Yeah, okay, we can buy this one too. Gotta remember that. Yeah, we're fine, I think. Let's go the safer route, I think, long term. Yeah, weird choices, weird choices. If we can survive, like, man, I think we're gonna be a pretty powerful deck later, but okay. So let's try to do this in the right order here. I'm gonna buy this card for 2 because I'm gonna put it on a silver card. I can only put it on a tactic. So it's only this one right now. It's another way to deal damage. I want to play this card first, I think, because it's gonna lose us some health. And that makes this one more powerful. I mean, I could play this first, it doesn't matter. It only matters once I exhaust it. So, yeah, let's just play this one for 1. So we get to train. We are conspiring, so we get to train again. Then I can lose a health to deal 3 damage. I also can train again. So 3 damage first here. So this taunt is destroyed. Okay. I still have a 2 damage effect, another train. Let's do the other train. Let's do a 2 damage effect. Let's just do that here on this fast guy. Who this will defeat, do 1 more damage somewhere. Let's do it here on the other fast guy. This will get us a boss damage. We'll just keep investing here. And which one's the heal one? Is it this one? Please tell me it's this one I've been working on. Yeah, okay, good. We have some heal on here if we can get there too, if we're desperate. So this will go there. Then we still have a 2 damage effect, or we did that already? Did we do that already? Yeah, we did that, I think. Yeah, we just did that. So this card's done. Pretty sure. Now, we need 1 more damage here. Oh yeah, we gotta replace our upgrade. And a bug upgrade. Okay. I don't think this matters that much. I'm gonna play this ally for 1. This is kind of overkill. What's this guy? 3, 4, 5. I'd lose 1 health, go to 6. This will do 4 damage. I feel like wasted 4 damage on here is rough. Well, we can shield ourselves too. Okay. Yeah. I don't think it matters. Let's just lose a health. And we're going to do 4 damage just to one of these guys, I guess. Doesn't matter. And then this one for 1. Another ally in play. It should help us next turn. We get to heal 1. And Conspire definitely is online. We get to do 2 damage. Let's do 2 here. This will get us a credit. We can play this one for free. This will get us a credit, a shield, and train us to number 6. YOLO. And that's all we can really do. We're going to take 2 damage here, but we block 1, take 1. So that's not too bad. We're down to 6. I think I did it all correctly, but maybe not. Okay, we're going to discard this. Discard this. Keep these. Reset armor, done. Refill the battlefield. Oh, another fast guy, man. We have so many fast guys right now. Gotta do something about that. I don't know what, but okay. This is gross. Well, at least we have some guys that do damage. If we can defeat this guy for 3, he'll do some damage to something else. So that we got some help here. This guy does 1 damage, so that's helpful. Okay. Danger by 1. So now we can spend 1 to trash a card. I think I will do that. Yeah, I think I'll do that. We'll just trash. Oh, maybe we need the strike, do you think? Do we really need this? Let's see. Can we defeat? I think with these we can get through and get a whole chain going. So I don't think we need this. So I'm going to get rid of it. Okay. What's next? Gain 3 action points. Ready allies. Now we get to buy from the level 6 deck already. This is nuts. Oh, they're all pretty pricey. We got a 2-cost card. The Cantina owner here. When this card enters or leave play, gain 4 credits. Wow. We exhaust it until the end of this turn. All upgrades on tactics you play gain this effect. When played, deal 1 damage. Ooh, that's cool. Oh, an ally just dealing 5 damage. That's like pretty sick too. The only problem is when I go hard in allies, I find like when I need them on the next wave after they're gone, after you upgrade, they all go away. And then it's like so hard to get them all back in play again. And sometimes you never get them all working. And that is pricey. Oh, look at this. For 3 costs, 3 damage, 3 damage, 3 damage. We need a way to generate action points. Like we need to get some of these going. Or reduce the cost on this card. Which we haven't seen any of those upgrades yet that reduce the cost. Which I feel like we need. Yeah, I don't know. Enters or leaves play, gains 4 credits. That seems so good right now. I feel like I want this one just because of the credits to get some more upgrades flowing. I'm hurting for cash right now. And the upgrades we buy technically can earn us some extra damage, right? Also only costs 2. Now, for straight up damage right now, this card seems kind of busted. But again, the action point cost of 3 is like gross. But it's pretty much all we'd be doing on this turn. So let's see, we have no taunt to deal with. If we did 3 damage here, this guy's defeated. He also does 3 damage, so it's like 2 of these defeat these 2. Another one defeats this one. Another one defeats this. It'll clear the whole board. Like, I mean, it's not the worst. Not the worst. But do we need that right now? We have ways to deal damage right here. Do we just invest in an ally? This one's better later, doing 5 damage to one thing. So when the enemies get really big. But I mean, it's like, if we can get this early, it's a 2 investment for 5 over and over and over. This is like your whole turn and it's gone and done. It's very temporary. I'm not sure if you can survive if you take that money card. You don't think? Let's look into this. You might be correct. So if I take the money card, what can I buy? Because I'll have 2 credits here also. If I have 7 or less health, I gain another. So I could have 7 credits on my turn with this. The only problem is the 4 I get first, I would want to upgrade this card before playing it, let's say. I could also upgrade this ally to get it doing damage with that cash. So let's see. Junker. I don't have any Junker upgrades. I also could just put an upgrade on for 3 costs to generate me more action points. So when I do start defeating, but then it only deals 1 damage. This would do no damage. Yeah, and I'm in trouble. But I do have here 2 damage. Plus I can hurt myself first. If I hurt myself first, I go to 5. I can do 5 damage to this guy alone, which would defeat him. And that would get the ball rolling. 5 to defeat this guy. Or I just do 3 here. This guy does 3 damage. So I can defeat this guy. I think I could defeat this guy with 2 here. Plus 1 from whatever upgrade I buy. So this guy's get defeated. This guy does 3 damage to something else. He could defeat here. I would only be left with 1 damage on this guy. But, yeah. And that's not bad. He would be hitting me back for 2. He'd be hitting me back for 2. That's not the end of the world. Not the end of the world. I would also get to damage here twice with these 2 cards being defeated because they're both boss threats. And that would flip this one over, which allow me to train twice. Oh yeah, I'm not done yet, but I would be able to train twice here. And then I would also have access to... Oh, I wouldn't have an action left, so I couldn't train again or heal again, but... That is a thing. But yes, obviously with one of these 2 cards, I probably could do more damage. And clear the whole board. But is that what I want right now? This also gets me 4 credits when it's defeated too, which is disgusting. Oh yeah, the other thing I can do, I forgot, I would have extra damage. The other thing I can do with the 4 money I get from this, and I upgrade the action points, I would have enough to play the extra damage here, or I could also, with the credits from this card being played, I would have enough to put an upgrade on another ally, including her, to generate an extra point of damage. I would be able to clear the whole board. Yeah, I think I would be able to clear the whole board if I'm doing this correctly. So I'm going to buy this card. I agreed, 100% agreed. Yes, Mark. These are definitely more flashy in damage and would be cool later in the game. But I also think beefing up some of my cards with upgrades is also pretty hot right now. And then again, this gets extra damage later. I don't know. But then again, putting upgrades on things makes them harder. Yep. Let's go greed. I want to play differently. Like damage, it makes sense just to take the damage cards, but that's very, very temporary. I'm going like long-term build this game. Allies and training and stuff. Although they're not getting me the huge damage cards that I was looking for, but... okay, so we purchased this one. We reset that. Okay. So how are we doing this? What order? We are doing it like this. So for 2, we're playing this ally. And it gains us 4 credits. So we have 5 credits total right now. Okay. We could spend 3, give it an upgrade so that it does some damage. We could also buy this for 3, put it on here. Or we could buy this one for only 1. It generates rage though, and we're kind of going like a little bit of an ally build here, so like rage would be bad for us. But adding rage to something, it's not adding more damage or anything. We just have to prioritize it. Cost 2 less. We could get this for 1. It would get us money right away and help us train. Yeah, let's do this. Let's get silly. So we're going to spend this. I wish we had another bottom upgrade. We'll put this here for 1. Oh, we might get another bottom upgrade, right? Yes, we did. Oh, but it's fast. I know I'm not supposed to peek. Oh, this guy already is fast. Yeah, okay, we cheated. That's fine. Yeah, maybe we just buy this, stick it on the bottom, because I think every upgrade... Yeah, all upgrades on tactics you play gain when played deal 1 damage. So this could deal us 2 damage on this card. Yeah, let's get greedy. Let's get greedy. Yum, 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 yum. I'm going to spend 1, and this card's getting double upgraded. Look at the training. Oh my god. Okay. So then we replace this one. The Medal of Loyalty. There's the discounts we're looking for. See, if this was in the row, I would have totally changed what I would have purchased there. But I don't trust this upgrade deck sometimes to get me what I need. Unless I do a big wipe. Like, we have a wipe coming, I could wipe like a whole bunch of cards. And maybe we dig. So, now, we're going to spend 1. To play this. I now have deal 1 damage effects. But how I'm going to do this... I gain 2 credits. If I have 7 or less health, I gain 1 more. I'm at 6 juicy credits right now. Why is this all tilting? 6 juicy credits. Another credit right here. 7 juicy credits. Okay. I'm going to train twice. Oh yeah, the bargain. Bargain is free because I have 2 junker cards. So I get that. I did that. And now I get 1 damage plus 1 damage plus 1 damage. So 3 points of damage, which I can just do here. So it's a 2 and a 1, so that's 3 damage. I get to defeat or put a damage on a boss. This also does 3 more damage to something else. I'm going to do it to this crazed cultist. I think, yeah. So this card's all resolved. Oh yeah, sorry. I have to exhaust this thing first. Until the end of the turn. Yeah, sorry, I did that wrong. I gotta exhaust this first. So that it deals damage, but... Yeah, I think that's right. 1, 2, 3, 4. We would have had 2 left? Yeah, not enough. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. So I exhaust this one to get that effect. Sorry, then I play the card. This one is 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's use some credits. We're going to spend 3. We're going to gain this upgrade and put it on this ally. So when it's exhausted... Oh yeah, what was the downside on that actually? 1 damage? That's fine. So now this one, when exhausted, is going to do a damage. We're going to replace... Oh, I like this one a lot. It gives you so much extra damage for only a 1 damage penalty. But it costs 4 straight up. But okay, now we are going to... This guy only needs 2 more. I think we're going to do it... Let's exhaust here. We're going to do the... I guess we can just do 1 point of damage here when exhausted. We're going to lose 1 health, go to 5. And then we get to deal 5 damage to something. This right here is a 4. I think I might do this one. I don't have any actions left. I wish I had more actions, but I think it's okay. No, let's do it here. Let's do 4 damage here. It's 2 or 5 damage here. It's 3 overkill. But it is going to let us do another damage to here plus a damage to here. We'll interrupt with this. So when this is defeated, I get to do 2 trains, and then we flip it to its other side. Now we're going to get another level 6 card. This guy's defeated. We get a credit, and we don't get to train because it's already maxed. So we have 5 credits. Oh, it's a free card. Sick. Okay, I didn't notice that. Even better. Even better. Free 99. So what I can do for 3 credits... 3 credits... I think I want this action point generating one. Oh, actually I can buy this one. I can buy this one for like 1 point of damage, and we still lean hard into our training build. And this will only cost me 3. Yeah, let's do this one for fun. That sounds more fun. Oh, there's our defense. There's our defense. Extra shield. Look at this juicy card now. Yeah. Pew, 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 pew. Okay. And we can play that right now. If we want, hold on. Let's think this through. We have enough right here to heal and deal the damage to kill this one. So we don't need all that. Which I think we play a little slower. So we're going to heal 1. I don't know why I'm bumping that. This will do Conspire 2 damage. Another strike. I don't know if I start drilling this down. I don't want to go to the upgrade too quickly. But I don't know if there's fast guys in here that are going to just mess me up anyway. But if I leave this, then I'll have something for next turn. I don't want to waste the training on it. So I'll just chill. I'm just going to chill. I'm going to chill. And even if we upgrade, we don't really have to discard anything. So I think that's okay. Just, I'll lose all my allies. And I don't want to lose all my allies right here. Oh, yeah. Yeah, thank you. I caught that. Okay. I think we're good there. Discard all played tactics. Reset armor, sure. Refill with active threats. We're safe. We're safe. Okay, we're good. We're good. No forced upgrade right now. Okay. And then danger level. We can now trash a bunch from here. I think I want to trash this one. Although ally upgrades are super juicy. Is taunt though. I don't really want this one in this playthrough. The cost less is great, which we might need since we keep going in the big juicy deck there that could have more. I really like this damage card. Generating action points I think is something we might need to keep nearby based on us getting more solid single cards, but we're doing less on a turn. And I like keeping the shield around. I think I'm going to keep that and put these on the bottom. Okay, another juicy damage. Yeah, another one of these. Sweet. And it's the top and the bottom one. That's sick. And then we got a Badge of Valor. This card costs 2 less to play. Okay, that's good. That's good. And it could go on an ally too. Yes, yes. So we got 2 of those cards basically. A 3 less and a 2 less. This one has a way less of a punishment though. Okay. Danger level's done. 3 action points. Ready our allies. Okay, let's purchase another level 6 card. The best part of the game. Got a bug card here. We got the Uprising. A tactic. Gain a credit. and deal 2 damage for each action point you have after paying this card's cost. While this card is in play, each time you gain a credit, or an action point, sorry, deal 2 damage. Yeah, we don't have a lot of ways of generating, but we do have ways of discounting, so maybe. Relentless Charge, cost 1, has Conspire, so that would mean we gotta have more Junker cards, which we have a few. We have an ally too. Return this card to your hand if you discard another card from play. So it's just 3 damage for 1, which is fine. But we get to like play it again if we need. It's just like a juicy strike over and over again, kind of. Oh, what am I doing? We're just taking this card. I don't know why I waited to look at. I didn't even look at this one yet, but 13 damage. You may split this effect as you choose among X targets. So we definitely want to either reduce the cost of this card or have it generate more action points for us. Yeah, we're just gonna take this one, I think, since we got like the silver stuff going. And we have ways of making it cheaper. We have ways of generating money. I feel like that's the play. It's another silver card to help us with Conspire if we don't have our allies in play. Yeah, I think we're just going with that. That's kind of what we're trying to push there for, was like nice juicy damage that works with what we're doing. And Beck says, I love that card. Yes, it's a fun card. I like how flexible it is. As long as you don't like defeat it and you have no action points and then you get it and it's like, oh, well, it does nothing then. So like you need a way to make sure you have action points first. So I think we gotta put some of that in our deck. Okay. Let's wreck them. So here we have, this one is 4 to defeat, 2 and 2. It's nothing crazy. This will help us trash a card. We're about to have to discard down anyway. Or we could trash I don't think we have any. Yeah, we don't have any strikes in our discard. So we'd be trashing one of these, I think. Or one of these that we defeat. It's fine. Okay, Unite is actually 3+. So this could do double training for free. So yeah, let's play this card. Oh, hold on. We gotta do this first, right? Till the end of this turn, tactic cards I play with upgrades get an extra little damage boost. So train. Unite is 1, 2, 3 different factions. We have another here, so we're at 3. We're gonna train again. We can do 4 damage off this upgrade, 3 damage off this upgrade, but this one's separated like 1, 1, 1, and 1, and this one's a 2 and a 1. So we need 4 here, so we'll just do the, I don't know, the 4 from the top one here. When this is defeated, we get to trash a card. We'll trash a strike. And we have to do that. We have to do when defeateds, which I'm fine with. In this situation, okay. Oh, that's a 3 expensive boy. This costs 5. I only have 2. This costs 4. I only have 2. I still have 3 damage from here. So let's do 2 to this one. And we'll do 1 to this one. So we're chilling. We can hold these in hand, actually. So I think what we do here is just spend... Oh, we don't even need to spend. We have these still. Man, this is gross. We didn't even need to play this, probably. But I don't want to lose any health right now. I think I want to just heal. So I think what I'm going to do is do this one to heal 1. And then we'll do 2 damage here to defeat this one. And technically, we're in the middle of my turn, which we can continue with. But the problem is we're going to lose all these. So I think I was okay. Oh, this one could heal us too, actually. But it loses 1, heals 2, so it's the same thing. Okay, let's just do the upgrade stuff. Advance both discs. Great, great. Discard all tactics and allies from play. So we get the 4 credits off this, which I kind of want here to happen. So we're at 6. I think the ability's still floating. Yeah, until the end of this turn. All upgrades on tactics I play. Okay. Discard down to 3 in hand. We'll just get rid of 2 of these. We can trash a card. I'll just trash a strike. Boss effect. We're going to put another boss card in here. And reshuffle these cards. The only thing was with the crazed stuff. We're back to 7 health. We get a crazed enemy here. That's kind of sucky that we healed, but we weren't there anyway. Still have 3 full action points. Let me just do a little... break it up a bit. Okay. All right. Let's see here. All right. What do we got? Oh, fast. Great. So this was on our turn, though. So we only have this here. We don't have to fill them yet. So we probably want to start defeating fast guys, though. That guy costs 2 right now. Hmm. Yeah, we could play this one for fun, I think. 3 action points. Oh, do I want to upgrade it first, actually? Hold on. I can make it cost less now, right? Yeah, I can. It adds rage and some defense. Yeah, I'm going to spend 5 on this metal and make this card free. And I don't feel as bad playing it in the future either. Oh, money and a heal. See, I would rather put that on it, but that's okay. 1 credit. All right. So let's play this for free. We're going to do 2 damage here, which is defeated. When defeated, we're going to get 1 damage floating. It's a boss one, so we're going to do 1 damage. Let's do 1 damage to... I don't think we care about trashing so much right now. Let's go for the harder one, the 5 one, that might get us an extra way to defeat the boss. Kind of maybe accelerate the game if we do it correctly. This will go here. This will go here. And now we still have a heal 2 floating, a 2 damage floating. We have a +1 damage for this being on a tactic still floating from that previous, because it goes till the end of the turn. So we're going to... At this point, I damage the extra boss damage card. Oh, yeah, which I'm doing. Yeah, perfect. Okay, but same page with that one, minion. Nice, okay. So I still have 1 damage. This guy needs 2 more only. So I'm going to do the 2 damage on this guy. He has 3 damage that's going to go apply to the next card. And then it will let us damage that boss card. Oh, whoops. Okay. Still have 1 damage from here floating too. Okay, so here, I'll just hit this one for 3. All these fast, look at them all. So that's 3. This one gives us a when defeated of 1 floating. Hits the boss again. Okay. And then this one's a fast with rage. So obviously 1 here and 1 here. That does defeat this. Yep. Gets us a credit. And now we have Unite 3+. It worked. It worked. I have 1 faction here, 1 faction, and another faction. So now the Unite 3 is active, and I haven't resolved that ability yet. So it's like in your order choice. And I purposely was doing that to maybe generate it. Now I get to trash a card. I'm just going to trash this strike. And that's it. And I didn't even spend anything. I can keep going. I still have 2 more cards here. Let's see, does this one benefit us playing it right now? I have 7 or less health, so I would gain all the credits from that. I can bargain and get us to the 6 deck again. Do we do that? Do we go to deck 6 or are we okay with 5? This is kind of overkill. I get 2 trains on it, so it's like, might be better next turn. And I'm still dealing with the same enemies, so like, who cares? Let me think. But we have the action points now. It's like, that's when you gotta think. Here, yeah, we'll do it. 1 action point. The bargain only cost me 1. So hold on, let's gain 2 credits plus 1 more because we have 7 or less health. We still have the ability on for the 2 points of damage off of upgrades because it's still the same turn. We get a credit off this, but then we're going to just spend that credit to get the bargain to train 1 more. Oh no, we don't have to pay for it. We got a free one here. Yeah, we're going to take that credit. And we're just going to train for free off here. Now we have 3 single points of damage, so we'll just do those all here. That will defeat this guy. No, it won't. He has 1 extra. Sorry, I missed that. It does not. We need 1 more damage. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. We can just stop there. We can stop there. I feel that's good. Okay, so let's discard all played tactics cards. Lose all unspent action points. Armor 0. Refill the battlefield. Fast. 2 taunts. That's great. 3 taunts. 3 taunts. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. We pushed it too far, I think. All right. Oh yeah, I forgot we could spend action points to train too. Yeah, we could have done that. I forgot about this ability. Thank you, minion. Yeah, we could have used it to heal, but do we? Nah, I think it's okay. We did what we did. It's fine. We have some good spending power for upgrades based on what we purchased right now, so that's good. All right. What are we? Advanced danger. Still at 1. Gain 3 action points. Refresh our non-existent allies. Okay, 3 cards from the level 6 deck. Might of House Silver. Cost 3. We could put an upgrade on it to make it only cost 1. While this card is in play, you may place non-boss threats on the bottom of your deck when defeated. Each time you do so, draw 2 cards. So we basically throw a card back to draw 2 off the deck to make our deck easier, but then we still have to defeat that threat later. Man, that would be clever to do if we didn't trash cards too much. Because I think it would be nice to just basically take a non-boss threat like one of our strike cards, put that on the bottom, which those are easy to defeat later. We draw 2 off the top, which are hopefully more difficult ones. Yeah, that's actually pretty sick. I did not know that was a card in the game though, but I mean, it still would work. Still could work. Yeah, just the 3 action points make it a little rough. Actually, we could make it cost 2 less on the bottom here. And we can even make it generate 2 more on the top. Because we do have... Oh, no, we don't. We're 1 shy. Yeah, we're 1 credit shy. Damn. Okay, let's check the other ones. Canadu X costs 0. It's an ally. So if we bought lots of bug cards, this could be a very powerful ally, but we didn't. So I don't think we buy this one. Or draft it. Motorbike Barrage. 0 cost junker card. Comes in, gives us an action point. That's what we're looking for. Bargain for 4. So we have to spend 3 credits unless we have more junker cards, which we know we have a junker ally. Hasn't shown up yet though. But an optional extra 4 damage. Yeah, 0 cost tactic is pretty juicy actually. And 4 damage is a kind of sweet number right now. I like this one. I think I'm taking this one. Yeah, I don't have to spend anything to make this cheaper. And yeah, I could just put some damage dealing upgrades on it. Yeah, I think we'll Motorbike Barrage. Let's just get spicy. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, these are some juicy damage cards. Okay. So we are going to take, I want to spend something here. This one's going to cost us a bunch of actions. So like maybe reducing the cost would be good. This one, what's more important right now? I think just powering up this card is probably better right now. This one played first will get us an extra action for this. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, let's just get this upgrade going for 4. So we're going to reduce the cost of 2 on this juicy card here. I like when it only adds 1 damage, a little less punishing. I don't know what's on the back, but okay. So we can say we're spending like 3, but we only need to spend 1 because we've reduced the discount on it. We can deal 13 damage split among 3 targets, I think is the play. Maybe I do more. Maybe I do 1 more. I think we can mess around with that. Let's just see. I need to like lay it out to see. This one only needs 1. This one needs this one needs 3. This one needs 2. So yeah, we've only spent 6. Jeez, still have 7 more. Yeah, maybe just wipe the whole thing by spending 1 more action. And doing 5 targets and just do all these targets. Yeah, I think that's the play. Oh, taunt stops me targeting other units? Okay. So I can't like resolve the damage because is it all simultaneous? Is that what's happening? What is it called? Like when I know this game's like you stop resolving events. As an event is a mandatory game effect. They're usually triggered by attacking or defeating a threat. When triggered, an event must be resolved immediately, even if it if it interrupts the resolution of another effect. After resolving the event, continue with the resolution of the effect that triggered it. Events include triggering keywords, defeating threats, and leveling up. Yeah, you might be right because it's all from one source, right? It's probably simultaneous. That would make sense. Okay, we can go with that. So I'll just spend 1 and we'll just spread it out on all of the taunts. So we know it's enough to destroy them all, like more than enough. Okay. Maybe it's not the play to even do that one, but whatever. Okay. It only causes 1 action. So that's still juicy. So defeat, and defeat. None of them gave us anything. That's great. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. Still great for 1 credit. Or 1 action, or whatever I should say. 1 action. So here we're staring at 4 damage, but we definitely can get an ally in play, I think. So we can Mm. Yep. Let's heal 1 and deal 2 damage, which will kill this one. This one has a when defeated to put a damage here. Also puts another damage on the boss. And that's that. Here, spend our last credit. Spencer, thank you for the 52 months of support. Knowing nothing about this game, it looks very intriguing. Looking forward to watching the full playthrough when I get off work. Cheers. Spencer, go watch the first episode of this series. It's not really a series, but the first one we played a couple weeks ago. You can find that in the playlist in the video description link. Because I explained the whole game in that one. It's a longer stream, but I explain the whole game. We go through all the thought process. I give my thoughts on the game. This one I'm just playing through, just describing like my choices, but I did not teach the game in this one and explain it. So yeah. Yeah, this is like spoilers, like one of my this is my favorite deck builder I think I've ever played. Or at least my current favorite deck builder. And maybe one of my favorite solo games I've ever played, to be honest. Like I actually wanted to play this more than once on stream. And I've even played it off stream just for fun. Not work related. So that's like that, and I don't like go out to play solo games. Like I don't need to because I can play, not saying it's a bad thing, but like I prefer to play games with people. Hence why I like streaming solo games with you guys and the audience. But yeah, I actually just like playing this not on stream. It's a really good game. Yeah, I played it for fun. Yeah, for real. So check it out if you like solo gaming. It's and you like deck building, engine building. It definitely throws a lot of deck building stuff upside down, which is what I like, and tons of decision points. Tons of decision points that feel meaningful. Yeah, but check out the first playthrough. Okay, Will, you play it the same way? Like targeting taunt threats? I would target other threats. Can't put damage on non-taunt enemies without targeting them. Yeah, actually, how does taunt? Yeah, good call. Let's look at taunt. When at least one taunt threat is on the battlefield or on top of your deck, you must target a taunt threat with any damage effect. Yeah, that to me kind of makes it sound like I need to target them, so I can't split up my targets to non-taunt effects, which makes sense. That's like an answer to those kind of cards, right? Like it's like taunt is the, like you probably don't want to buy this card if you've taunted up your whole deck, you know? This is not the card for you. But again, it is though, because we just saw it. If you have a bunch of taunt guys, this actually works great. Maybe what I should say is if you have very few taunt guys, they could really mess you up, but as long as you have a way to deal with them first, then you play this card, you're fine, right? I assume that's how it works too, based on the wording. That makes sense. Okay, we were playing this card, right? So we can train, because we do conspire. We can train again, actually. 3 trains on this card. Bob Bell, hello. Thank you for supporting us for 32 months. Good to see you. It's not often we hear glowing commentary about a game from Rob. It's the closest thing to a recommendation we will get from you. Yeah. I'm not telling you what to buy. I'm not telling you what not to buy. I'm just telling you how I feel about games. But yeah. Again, not every game's for everybody. But if you like deck building games, you're like me and you're a psycho and you own like 100 of them and you keep wanting to try more, or you like engine building, or you like solo games that are like, not, they're still kind of brain burny, but like, don't take a year to relearn. Like this game with its like, roughly, you got to learn like 13 or 14 pages of rules technically before getting it back to the table. So even if you took a 6-month break, it feels nice. And it has nice reference sheets and stuff. So like I respect that because I'm like not the type, I don't take a game out, play the crap out of it and then put it away unless it's like a campaign game. But for solo games and stuff, I usually play them a little bit, put them away, and then I get an anchoring to pull them out later. And if I pull them out and the rule book's like, you know, like Mage Knight, like a big dried, you know, science textbook, and the reference material is pretty crappy, I might not want to get it to the table as easy. And this is really quick and easy to learn back again and then get it to the table. And playthroughs don't take that long, but feel very, for the setup and learning time, like the value of decision points and like thinkiness, definitely is like a very good balance in my opinion, for me personally. But yeah, I don't care if you buy the game or you don't buy the game. It doesn't affect me whatsoever, but yeah. But I love playing this game. And I love playing a lot of games. Yeah. There's not a lot of negative I can say about this one, but I try to like emphasize some of that stuff in games because I feel like that's a big black hole on the internet for reviews, since most people who are reviewing games get copies from publishers and they're too scared to say negative stuff because they're afraid the publisher won't send them games anymore. And then they'll have to pay for those games and then they won't make as much money. Me, I don't care about that stuff. So that's why you'll hear me just say whatever about whatever game. And yeah, publishers, I burn bridges for sure saying that stuff. And then that just tells you those publishers are dirt bags for, you know, being afraid. They're obviously making crappy products and they're too scared of people pointing them out. So why would I want more crappy products from them? That doesn't make any sense. So yeah, I'm not in desperation mode, you know, trying to grow my channel and like all that stuff. So thank you for supporting me by clicking the join button like Bob Bell did for 32 months, or Spencer for 52 or whatever. Jeez. That allows me to just say whatever I want and do whatever I want, and I appreciate it. And hopefully that benefits some people in good or bad ways. Mostly good. Yeah, so there you go. But yeah. People get mad like and tell me to stop saying negative things about games a lot. I hear that, like the vocal minority, but it's like, yeah, then I know I'm doing something right because I'm doing what is not the norm. And like, I don't want to be like anyone else. I'm playing board games on the internet. I want to be myself. So yeah, there you go. But thank you for noticing. I didn't think discount upgrades work on those cards. You don't think so, Beck? How not? How not? Where is it? Did I get this back in hand already, or am I just like, no, I messed up. Yeah, it should be in play, right? This card costs 2 less to play. So when I'm saying X, don't I just say a cost? And I pay it? So I could say this is 433, and then that cost would get reduced by 2? And it'd be like, you know, 431. Like, can I not just do that? Obviously, I don't have that many actions. You know what I mean? But let's see. Does it say here? No. Let's see how it's worded, actually. What page would we be on for that, do you think? Costs? This value indicates the number of action points required to play the card. Remove that many action point discs from your player mat. Okay, let's see what we get when we find X. Is that it there? Playing cards. To play a card from your hand, you must spend action points equal to its cost. Remove that many action point discs from your player mat. Okay, we need to find the part about the discounts, if possible. Probably in the appendix, right? I don't think we're going to get that answer in the rulebook. Oh, about the resolving upgrades in any order? You think that's it? You're good with it, Beck? I think like I don't know. I would assume so. I would assume so. Like, yeah, the problem with the upgrades is like normally they resolve like when you play them, but this one's like a weird one, right? Like this card costs 2 less to play, so it has to affect this, right? Yeah. So I think I could say 2, but then it's 2 less. Yeah. I don't know. I did scroll past it. Oh, okay, okay. Yogi votes it's legal based on some rules. Okay. Resolve the upgrades in any order. Yeah, but I still don't know. Like, obviously, this upgrade would have to resolve to affect this cost, you know, before paying the cost. Otherwise, this doesn't work, right? You know, like this has to be able to affect this number, which I determine the number, you know, before I play it, right? That we understand. So yeah, I think I already played this one, right? It was here. We were just looking at it. I don't remember what we were doing here. We could lose a health, deal 3 damage. We could still need 2 damage from here. Yeah, let's just do the 2 damage here. And then we're going to lose a health. And we'll deal 3 damage here. Get a credit. And then, do I care about the rest? Well, through the see-through sleeves, I know there's at least 1 other card in this pile. Maybe 2? But are they fast? I don't know. Do I keep going? I don't have any action points. We're not on level 4. I could play this one for free, but I don't need to train right now. I don't really need the credits. I could play this one. I don't need the... I could make action points. I could bargain. I'll just wait. I'll just wait. We're good. We're good. We're good. I just like getting up to the 6 for fun. Okay, let's stop. Discard all played tactics cards. Okay. It's all unspent. Reset armor. Refill with active threats. Okay, it was only 2. Oh no. So we are going to advance both discs. Discard all tactics and allies from play. Yeah, we got no ally army out that time. Again, it's probably because we've been trashing so many cards. We're not having the buffer, and we're also ripping through on deck threats more. We can trash this strike. Oh, actually, let's look through here. Yeah, so we have to discard down to 3 cards anyway. We'll put this in here. We'll trash it. So I think we got rid of like most strikes. Boss effect. We're gonna put another boss card in here. Shuffle up. And then we need to refill more threats and keep going. Hopefully we don't just like shuffle like, you know, 3 fast guys on the top or like a couple taunts, but I mean, we don't have many cards in here. Oh yeah, I should be shuffling this way, right? For the boss cards. Okay. And that is good. Oh, of course. Okay. So let's keep filling. So we got a fast guy and 2 taunts. All right, yeah. I don't know what kind of deck we're building here, but it's not the best. Okay. Where were we? So we refilled the threats. We're gonna advance the danger. Oh, we're on 2. We could spend 1 to trash another card, but I don't see a need to do that. Don't think so. Nah. Okay. 3 action points. And we're gonna draft another card. Oh, we're already getting them back around again. That's fun. Admiral Whirly. Unite. We could deal X times. So the most you can get is like 4 times 2 damage. Right now, that Unite actually would be 3. So we'd do 6 damage off this card. For a 1-cost ally, that's pretty nice. Or we just take the Medical Nanites, where we heal for 2 and just straight up defeat a threat. Like, that seems kind of nice. Or the Might of the Resistance. While this card's in play, your allies in play gain this effect. When exhausted, resolve the triggered effect twice. If I had all the allies in play already, which we know we have a bunch of them, I would get this right away. But I don't know if we'll even see them before we're through the deck again. But that could be pretty busted. if you have like 3 or 4 allies in play for sure. All these are great, I think. Just what's the play? What is the play? I mean, health goes with our little fun lose health and hurt things, but just straight up defeating a threat. We do have a big one here. This one is 2, 3, 5, 6, 7 to defeat this guy. 7 to defeat that guy. So I feel like just defeating a threat is probably the play. Note, resistance applies to doubling upgrade effects too. Oh, really? When exhausted, resolve the triggered effect twice. Oh, it's weird it doesn't say effects, right? Yeah, that's weird, right? It's like the way they only use the word effect and not effects kind of makes me think you can't. But that probably wasn't intended, maybe. Hey, Renee. Oh, you just got this game? Renee, this game is awesome. You're gonna love this game. I haven't played a 2-player yet, though, to know if that mode's any good, but definitely a cool solo game for sure. Yeah, I like it a lot. Thank you. Money well spent. Oh, you checked the FAQ, which I probably should have read the FAQ this morning, actually, before I played this game again. Oh, okay, okay. I still don't think I want that card, though. I think I want this one. Yep. I'm just going to take this one, and we're going to roll with it. And Beck T says, love this game, too, so there you go. 2 glowing reviews. These go on the bottom here. We're doing a build this game. We're just trying to get the whole level 6 deck empty, pretty much, just for fun. Which is completely different build than I've played ever before, which is neat. All right, let's punch some bad guys. So this one, we'll just play this. No, we probably shouldn't play that first. We have taunts first. We have taunts we got to get rid of. Although we could straight up defeat that, I think, because this isn't like a target or anything. Let's do this. Let's put this ally in play first for 1. We can lose a health. Lose a health. We're down to 6. Then deal X damage to -10. So we're dealing 4 damage. 4 damage to something. This guy is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This guy is 1, 2, 3. Yeah, let's just get rid of this taunt guy, I guess. Another ally. Okay, now the allies are showing up. Oops. I can also deal 1... Oh, wait. I could have defeated this guy, actually. I forgot about the extra 1 point. Yeah, I'll just do it all to this guy. So 5 total damage here. 5. Yeah, we'll get rid of this taunt guy first. And then I'm at level 3+, so I can heal 2. Back up to 8. Oh, man. These trainings are all like becoming overkill now. This one, if I defeat it, does 2 damage to something. This does 1 damage to something. I need to get through the taunt first. That's 3. Yeah. Let's just play this. For 1. I'm going to train. Choo-choo. I can lose a health and deal 3 damage. I also have another way to do 2 damage. So let's just do 3 damage here to this taunt. Off this effect first. Now I have 2 damage. This guy's a 3 to defeat. Let's do 2 damage there. Actually, this guy hits harder. Let's do 2 there. Let's play this card for free, but after we check the upgrades. Oh, this are 4. I'm 1 short on that one. Oh, this I could buy for 1 ad here to get me some credits. And healing. Credits are good. I like credits. Yeah, let's get the credits going. So this will cost me only 1 because it's going on this type of card. Can go on a tactic. And then we'll get another upgrade. Oh, another shield. Holoplated. Okay, we're going to play this one for 0. We get to heal 1, 2, 3 total. We get 2 credits. I'll just take away 1, put a 3 there. We're at 4, which is like great because we have so many 4-cost upgrades I want to get. Or a couple 2-costs for some shields if we need. Then I'm going to defeat 1 threat. I'll just straight up defeat this one. When defeated, I can train. When defeated, I can train, and I get a credit. So training, we're already maxed, so whatever. Yeah. Okay, Will says, yeah, I'm going to have to pay attention to how cards like 6 Feet Under interact with certain keywords. I just played a game and had to look up the order of resolution again. I had a turn where I needed my silver cards to increase a card effect. Had to confirm if I can gain a card in my hand before resolving another effect on my card. You do interrupt. Again, it's this little box here on resolving events. So like, if you're dealing separate points of damage and you defeat a threat, you have to stop and like resolve that threat before you continue resolving effects off the same card. And if things resolve like at the same time, you can choose the order. So that does defeat the threat, add it to your hand, you would gain any mandatory bonuses off of it, and then you continue resolving the card in play. The only problem is those 6 Feet Under or whatever, where it deals damage to multiple targets at once. But I think you still resolve in the order you want after you deal all the damage. You resolve the defeats in the order you want, I believe. That would make sense to me, but because they all can't resolve at the same time, that just breaks things. There's like basically like an interruption tree in this game, kind of like a recursive function in like programming, where it's like you defeat it, calls itself, and then defeats this, and like keeps going in like loops and then comes back up, you know? Kind of like a stack of effects that are like queued on those ones that deal damage to a bunch of things at once. But at least that's what makes sense to me. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. Did that. Okay, so now we're going to... This guy just needs 1 more. I'll deal 1 to here. What is Unite right now? Unite is silver, this card. Oh, I got a Junker. Okay, so Unite is 3. I don't care about the training, but the damage is pretty nice right now. Yeah, let's just play this one for nothing. We can do a bunch of single damage. We can do, so we'll do 1 point single damage here. This guy's defeated, he goes here. This defeats here. When defeated, I may spend 2 to deal 1 damage to the boss. Sure, whatever. 1 damage to this guy. Well, it's the boss in this case. Oh no, it can't be the boss, actually. I don't want to do that. Yeah, I don't want to do that. We already talked about this before. I don't think I can hit the boss yet because I spend this first to do it, and then I flip it to its active side. So I feel like the damage I get would have to go here because I still have 2 actives, if we're being a stickler. Because it says here I couldn't apply it here unless this was defeat. Oh, it doesn't say defeat, it says active. So I think you flip it after. So I'm not going to spend the money. I'll just flip it. And now I have a new action that I'll probably just forget about. Once per turn, I may spend an action and 2 credits to deal a damage. So now that damage I could deal the boss, I'm pretty sure. Okay. This goes here. Okay, so that was just 1 point of damage. I can do... Let's do the 2 more points of damage here. When this is defeated, it does 2 damage to something else. Oh, our Cantina owner showed up. Oops. Our Cantina owner's here. This guy needs 1 more damage to be defeated. I have 2 here, so I'll just do the 2 damage to this. When defeated, I get a credit. Oh, more fast. And I still have 1 action. Do I care, though? That is a boss threat. Or I could just spend 2 credits in action. We damage the boss. That's probably like... I don't think we do that right now. I think I save my allies right now for after we rotate the deck if I can. Yeah, let's just stop there, I think. This one I could play. I don't need to. Yeah, I think. No, let's get this ally in play. No, let's not. All right, lose the action points. It's fine. Discard all tactics. Refill the battlefield. Okay. Oh, we got 3 boss damage right here. I should have probably damaged it last turn. We could probably finish it this turn. Oh, well. Okay. There's only once per turn effect. All right. Advanced danger by 1. Still on 2. We can trash some stuff. Oh, bug card. I'm gonna leave that one, leave that one, leave that one. Yeah, I'll just get rid of 1 card. It's fine. What do we get? A Junker card. Okay. Danger, 3 action points. Ready allies. Let's go buy some cards. We're back around again. Relentless Charge. Conspire with Junkers is like, we have that for sure now. We got so many Junker cards. Could just play this for 1, return it to hand. Imagine we reduce the cost on this one, and it was just free. It would create like an infinite loop, and then we get to play like 4 times in a row and then destroy it or whatever. There's like the infinite loop rule or whatever. Duchess Tien. Elite Peacekeepers. I don't have a way to reduce the cost in this card anymore, so I don't want this one. Even though it's probably just breaks the game right now, but I will take... I'll just take the Duchess. It's fine. It's fine. Although that other one would just probably like end it, but I think, no, I'm still 1 short, right? Yeah. I will play this ally though, I think, because it carries forward the money. So this one's 4 to defeat, but it hits something for 4. This one's 4 to defeat, it hits something for 3. This one needs 5 to defeat, this one needs 3 to defeat. So I really only defeat this one and this one. And they'll defeat these ones, I think, if I've mapped that out right-ish. So I defeat this one for 4, it hits this one for 3, this one hits this one for 1. And then I defeat this one for 4, it defeats this one for 4, that's the 5 total. We clear it. We have 1 card here for 5, 6, 7. We don't have to deal with it right away. Yeah. Let's just... Over here we have an ally that does lose 1. It would only do 2 damage right now. not as good when we don't have low health. I healed too much. Let's go with... I'm going to play this one for free. Get us a shield, train, and a credit. We're at 7 credits. Let's just try to play our tactics right now, I think. So on this one, yeah, let's play this. Let's get this one for 2 less, so it costs us 4 on a junker card. It's going to get us 4 damage on it and create an action again. The punishment's a little rough. Oh no, it's only 1 damage punishment. So when defeated, get 2 credits. That's great. Never mind. Another capacitor. We have 3 credits remaining. I wish I had 4 because I put 3 damage on the bottom, but that's okay. I could get credits off this first, actually. Yeah, let's do that. Let's spend 1 on this one. We gain 1, 2, 3 credits only because we're not 7 health or lower. We can train. Train. And we get 1 damage off of it. So let's put that 1 damage. This one's dealing 2 damage, 3 damage. Here we need to do 4. Here we need to do 4. Put that there. Okay, then we're going to buy with our 4 credits. We're going to buy the bottom upgrade 2000 watt arc capacitor. We're going to make this free card so busted. Even more busted than it already is. We're going to play this one for 0. It's going to get us an action back. And another action back. So we're at 4 action points. We could do 4 damage here. This one will do 1 to the boss. And it does 3 damage to something. We'll do 3 damage here, which is enough to kill this fast guy. It does 1 damage to something. We'll put that here. It does 1 damage to the boss. So we need 3 more damage on the boss to win. And then that was just 1 4 damage. Let's do this other 4 damage. That will go here. This one just needs, it's 2, 3, 4, 5. It already has 1. So, oh no, we can do it here. Sorry, here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll do the other 4 damage to here. This does a damage to the boss. Also does 4 damage on defeat, which is enough to finish this guy. When this guy's defeated, we get 2 credits. So we're back at 4. And we get a card to hand. And then over here, we still have a 3 damage waiting, and we could bargain for... Bargain only costs us 1 right now. For bargain 4, it's reduced by 1, 2, 3, so it's only bargain 1. And we could do another 4 damage. So we only need to defeat this guy, though, but he is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 total. Which we can do that by just spending 1 credit. We can do 7 damage, which is 1 more than needed, but that's fine. Oh, there is another guy. That's fine, that's fine. We did what we did. Okay. So when this guy's defeated, we can trash a card if we want. I don't think there is anything I care really about trashing right now. I mean, I would trash this one. I could. I don't think it really does anything for us. Yeah. I think I'm going to defeat this I'm going to trash this ally. I don't care. Kind of garbage. I don't want to see it come back around again. Okay. So, and I have to do this. I have to trash something. So it's not optional. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Here, this guy's only 3 to defeat. Oh, he would hit the boss too. Oh, we can win right now, I think. Yeah, we can win right now. So let's just put in this ally. It doesn't even matter. For 2. We're going to exhaust here, doing 5 damage to this guy, which is overkill. He'll help us deal 1 to the boss. So he's at 4. Oh yeah, we could say we did this first. Yeah, we'll do this first before defeating that guy and playing the card. So we'll spend 1 plus 2 credits, 1 action plus 2 credits, and we would deal 1 to the boss. That way we don't have to go through all the upgrade procedure and all that stuff. And then we defeat that guy, he'll hit the boss, and we win. Yay, we did it. This deck is freaking nuts. Yeah, we have so much power just sitting on the table doing nothing. Like, jeez. Yeah. Yeah, that getting like multiple level 6 cards in the deck like so quickly. Like, we gambled at the beginning making ourselves weaker doing it, but man, I knew by late game we'd have like a deck that would just steamroll. There was a few close turns there where it could have been in trouble, but it was like just enough damage. Yeah, that was wicked. Yeah, that was a wicked. I don't know. I think that's my best little deck I've put together ever. I feel it is. I don't know if it truly is, but I feel it is. But I did make one off stream when I played it the other day. That was like all bug stuff. It was pretty busted too, with like shields and the damage and the focus. The level of focus. I had all bug cards, and it was just like allies, shielding, and so much damage. It was like I never got hurt. It was crazy. I was unstoppable. Yes, Yogi. Thank you for 36 months of support. Yeah, Rob is unstoppable. Yeah, that's how it feels. But yeah. And we only got to here. So like I definitely think if I played this boss again, I would crank the difficulty a little bit. This boss feels easier than the Harbinger for sure. But I've only played it like, this is like, I think my 3rd time trying this boss. But, and this time I went a little different way. Every time I've tried it, different order of defeating the upgrade or the locations. And it just kind of depends what you're looking to do, right? Like I usually go for this one first just to trash a card quickly. And then you could go super fast in trashing, which is like crazy. Just get rid of all those starter cards from your deck super quickly. But it's like, it really doesn't work out that way. It's only like trash 1 or 2 cards total, but it only takes 3 to flip this one. And then if you do this one, it's only 4. But I feel like this is the best first play one because of the training. It just like accelerates it so much. And we could have, even without getting all those training upgrades in the beginning, we could have had another way to train and heal for 1 action, which is not bad. I feel like these effects are just like a bonus if you're like just have action points or money left over. It's just something to do. Except for the one that's like damaging the boss. This, if you did this early, you know, you're just like trying to rush the boss. And you could rip through some locations quicker. Especially if you have a way to generate actions and credits from upgrades and cards you're playing. You could definitely use this to just like rip through the boss really fast, I assume. It is only once per turn, but I mean, that's still... It's like some turns you don't do any boss damage, so this would be like just really accelerate the game. But yeah, I've not tried this one first yet. I've never built it where I played this guy, where I did that first. I play where I ignore this one, and it works out totally fine, but yeah, that's cool. That's unstoppable. I don't know. Oh, you haven't played the Triumvirate. I don't know what the other boss is. I've not pulled it out of the box yet, really. But I want to play it. I'll play it on stream at some point. Dumo's Menace? Yeah, I remember looking at this one quickly when I first looked at it to play which one first. And this one did look a little more complicated, but maybe it's not. I don't know. Find 23 Dumo's Menace cards. Put card 0/0 directly into play. Oh yeah, this had its own like deck of unique cards. That's why. I was like, oh, I'll deal with that later. I was just like, more stuff to learn. But yeah, now I think it wouldn't be too bad. Yeah, there's this whole like deck of cards here. Like a ton of them. And they're all numbered. I don't know if I'm supposed to look at them or not look at them, but I won't. But yeah, 0-0, directly into play, art side up. It's like a little story or something. When each player is level 2, choose a destination. Oh, it does branching paths? What? Construct the threat deck. Stack the remaining Dumos cards in descending order 1 through 2, art side up. Okay. Oh, reused art, reused art. Oh, what the heck? That's kind of neat. All right, I'm looking forward to trying this now. Oh, man. Oh, this is your favorite boss, Will? Okay, I'm like, now that I understand the game, I looked at this when I first was like sleeving it up, and I was like, oh, weird. I don't want to deal with all this yet. But now that I'm looking at it, it's like, and now that I know how the game works, it's like, I want to play this really bad, actually. Yeah, that's kind of sick. Okay, cool. Yeah, we're going to try that out. When a Dumo card enters play, place it next to this boss, art side up. When a Dumo card leaves play, return it to its original position in the boss deck. Most Dumo cards describe a scenario and offer multiple choices with costs. Frederick, welcome back. Thank you for clicking the join button, becoming a producer again. Thank you for the support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hope you're doing well. Happy Friday. Or possibly for you, early Saturday? No, it's not that late yet, right? No, still Friday, right? Okay, multiple choices. When you pay the cost of a choice, flip the card over to read the matching outcome. Oh, neat. Some cards have exclamation point effects. Those effects resolve automatically when triggered. To defeat this boss, read an ending outcome on a Dumo card. And I noticed the track is really short. So it's like you kind of on a race to get through that deck, kind of, it seems. Oh, okay, this is cool. Yeah, so Will says I don't play Harbinger anymore. Yeah, because it's kind of like basic, right? And you want more bosses. Is there not a bosses in the expansion? I just bought it. I didn't even look at what was in it. I honestly just blind purchased it. Yep, I got a problem. I went against what my own advice. But no, my advice is just like, make sure you really like the game you have before buying expansions, but which I already determined. But yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you're basically saying you played the crap out of the game, that you're like bored of all the bosses anymore. I'm surprised, and if tell me if I'm wrong, are there not fan-made bosses yet? Because usually when there's like a passionate community behind the game and the publisher's not giving content fast enough, people will make their own content on BGG and like share print and play stuff. Oh, there's a bunch of possible final bosses in Dumo's Menace. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, because you don't even know. I just realized, yeah, there's no health on this. Oh, okay. Okay. That's neat. Okay. Stay tuned to Rob's Gaming Table, where we'll play this on stream at some point, because I definitely want to try that. Yeah, that's cool. That's definitely cool. Yeah, that's neat. All right. Well, that's all I got for you today. We are playing tomorrow, starting whether I want to or not. We've been demanded to play Arkham Horror. Or sorry, Arkham Horrible, the living card game. I'm just kidding. Just trolling. But we're playing Arkham Horror tomorrow, starting a campaign of that. The Drowned City, we're going to play that 2-player. So if you're interested in that, join us for that. It's already scheduled. You can set a reminder for it. Just warning, it is our first time playing Arkham Horror in like a year and a half. So I'm going to go read the rules now and refresh myself on that game. But we'll be back tomorrow playing that and get our campaign. We're going to play that over the month of October while we try to play some horror-themed games. So yeah, that's the first one we'll start with. So tune in for that. But thank you everyone for watching. Thanks for playing along. Thanks for the rules catches. Even though I caught a few myself. But yeah, I like the rules discussion. And yeah, that turned out to be a pretty cool playthrough. Definitely fun. yeah, so I still want to try some of the other characters in this, but yeah, I got to try a new one today, so that's cool. So look forward to playing more. So yeah, stay tuned for more Unstoppable on the channel and other solo games and co-op games and competitive games and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, if I don't see you guys tomorrow, enjoy the rest of your weekend. I'll see you in the next stream. Bye-bye.